Pick your poison, boys. As a movie addict, my first memories of that phrase come from 60s westerns, where the cowboys would walk into the bar and the barkeep would say, "Pick your poison, boys." Usually they went the direct route and said, "Whiskey." They would grab the shot glass, utter something like, "Here's mud in your eye," toss it back and shudder at the awful taste. Of course, by the third one, they couldn't taste anything and proceeded to get good and drunk. And some of us think movies were virtuous and godly back in the good old days. The phrase, "pick your poison," refers to choosing between bad options, which is appropriately applied to alcoholic beverages. Jumping from alcohol to life in general, though, today's Sunday Struggles edition of Morning Minutes in the Bible on An American Missionary returns to David's struggle with his enemies in Psalm 17. Falsely accused of treason and running for his life from King Saul, David pleads with God for deliverance. Having refused deceit and violence in response, his only refuge is God. Beginning in verse 9, his enemies are broken down into two broad categories. Two unpleasant, poisonous, if you will, kinds of people. The first kind, verses 9 through 12, was the violent, those who came after David seeking to end his life. Saul, his soldiers, and many of his supporters were actively seeking to kill David. Like lions lurking in the grass, they were waiting for the opportunity to attack and destroy. The second kind, verses 13 and 14, was the content, those who didn't care about David one way or the other, as long as nothing interfered with their success and prosperity. Today's Sunday's struggle is with refusing to pick our poison and rejecting all enemies, violent oppressors, regardless of the cause, as well as the complacent, who actually don't make us shudder, like the whiskey in the movies, because they lure us with promises of prosperity. It's a struggle because we want to overlook or even justify oppressive violence done for the right causes, while condemning violence done for the wrong causes, in our mind, that is. On the other side is the allure of prosperity, where we fail to see the people who are satisfied with earthly success as worldly and poisonous. Don't pick your poison. Reject and condemn all oppressive violence, period. Reject and condemn satisfaction with this world's success as the ultimate good in life. We must remember they're both enemies of God's people. Thank you for watching this Sunday Struggles edition of Morning Minutes in the Bible on An American Missionary. Until next time, this is James McClenny hoping you have a great day.